Saludos y bienvenidos de nuevo a otro episodio de este Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Vamos a seguir con este Murder World, que es el otro episodio, se nos hizo súper largo. Entramos en este laberinto de la muerte. Pero de verdad que es que aquí hay muchos... Si esto parece de... ¿no? De... Joder, tío. De... Inflable, ¿no? Este tío.
Okay, who's next?
Vamos a romper todas las flores, ¿sabes? Porque no sé si luego nos va a pedir que lo hagamos. Eso está ahí. Otro disco. Ve, ahí está el martillo. Esto es de Electra. Ahí está el martillo. Ay, más para. Ya le pilla más o menos el truquillo. Bueno, nos da el momentum. El momentum es este. Es que ahí hay una... Vamos a ver si podemos volar. No puedo volar. Se monta el robot también, tío.
This one's down.
Vale, conseguimos el otro ticket. Vamos a coger esto. No vaya a ser que lo necesite para luego, tío. Y me joda... Vale, finalmente tenemos ambos tickets dorados. Vamos para allá, para allá.
Everyone all right?
Es que fijaros las hostias que mete el bicho este, ¿sabes? Mete hostias de 200 y pico, ¿sabes? En serio, tío, tengo que darme toda la fucking vuelta. Bueno, mira, así subo de nivel las cosas. Vale, pues nada, venga. Sube ya un poquito de nivel las cosas. Bueno, ya que tenemos ambos tickets dorados. Ahí te das. Pues es que a este no lo puedo matar, ¿no? A ver, porque aquí tenemos... Un 2, un 2, 3. Vamos a coger primero este.
Okay, who's next?
Mira, eso está en meto ya, Las florecitas estas, tío.
No.
No.
Sure.
A ver, esto lo puedo coger con esto.
No.
Affirmative.
Vale, mirad. Este es Magneto Cores, ¿no? Vale, he vendido las que están así porque no podemos llevarnos todo, ¿sabes? No me acordaba yo de esto. Hostia puta, tío, esto no me acordaba yo de esto. Sí, tío. El Arcanoid, tío. Bueno, no, es el Blocket, ¿no? Pero se hizo muy popular el Arcanoid. Pero el Arcanoid es un juego que se hizo popular, pero sinceramente no. Hostias, que no llego. Puf. No lo doy, tío, qué putada, tío. Joder, macho. Ahora vamos a estar así. Dale, dale. Ah, no llego. Oh, en serio, tío. Joder. Por fin. Ahí la hostia, tío. Ay, Dios mío. No sé si hay que entrar en el 2 o en el 3, tío. Vamos a entrar en el 3. Venga, saquen.
Okay, who's next? I got you beat. I feel as mighty as Odin. This won't take much longer.
¿Hacemos algo productivo o qué? La madre que los parió, tío. Joder. Las flores estas no las puedo romper, ¿no? Vale.
This won't take much longer. Looks like you lose.
Looks like it. Bueno, mira. Así hemos conseguido un focus de estos. No es tan mal. Es larguito este. Ya está. Hostias.
Everyone all right? Just like the super soldier serum.
No, me hemos subido de nivel, por lo menos. Adiós. ¡Uf!
I hope you kids had a fun day at the park. You have no idea how much your mother and I had to scrimp and save so we could afford to send you here. Well, I can see someone's getting cranky, but that's okay. I've got a little something here that should quiet you down permanently. All right, you asked for it, but remember, this is gonna hurt you way more than it's gonna hurt me.
No me acuerdo muy bien cómo era. Había que ponerse en el... Joder. Como... Ay, va. En el... Joder, macho, tío, ¿en serio? En una de esas trampillas tenía que estar abierta. Ey, ey, ey. Esas. Está abierta esa. Métete, métete. No me deja. Y tenía que... Ahí. ¿En serio, tío? Se ha abierto una, se ha abierto una. ¡Eh! Joder, tío, en serio, macho. Ahí está, esta sí que la pilló. Se ha cabreado. Se acaba. Que luego encima no sé qué trampilla puede estar abierta, tío. Creo que me tengo que cargar a estos malditos. Ahí se ha abierto alguna, ¿eh? ¡Ay, mierda esta! ¡Hala, tío! Madre mía, colega. No, a este no lo pillo, ¿eh? Ahora sí. Creo que tendría que cargarme a los payasetes estos, pero claro.
Okay, who's next?
Tú no te creas que la cámara esta ayuda mucho, la verdad. Es que el hijo de puta. Ahora. Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta. Son duros de... Uf. Ay, que me pilla. Es que encima le tienes que pillar justo que estén en el centro, ¿sabes? Pues nos queda una, ¿sabes? Uy. Ay, que me pilla, que me pilla. Ay. Hostias, tío, macho. Dame vida. Ah, ya se han abierto, venga. ¡Ay, métete! No le pillo, ¿no? Pues a ver si le pillo aquí. Tampoco le pillo aquí. Uy. A ver si viene un poquito para acá. Ahí. Ahí te pillé bien, cabrón.
Why, if it isn't Captain America, I'd salute, but I think my arm is broken.
I've got no time for your jokes, Arcade. Tell me where Nightcrawler is before I really do break your arm.
Cappy, I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd resort to torture.
After what you did to Jean Grey, it wouldn't be torture, it would be justice. Now talk before I do something you'll regret.
Okay. Enough with the rough stuff. Dr. Doom used the mutant amplifier on Nightcrawler.
Why? What good would it do to supercharge Nightcrawler's powers?
Think about it, Boy Scout. With enough power, Nightcrawler could open a portal to anywhere. And it just so happens Doom wanted to go to Mephisto's realm. And before you ask, no! I don't know why they went there!
Then we're done here. Let's get back to headquarters, team. We've got a rescue to prepare for. That was a nice job in Murder World. You turned a potential disaster into a successful mission.
Madre mía,
That
macho.
dark magic Clea had sensed was Mordo's spell waiting to divert the orb of teleportation. But Wong's corrected the problem. It won't happen again. Yes, Xavier's discovered that Arcade was telling the truth. Doom used the mutant amplifier on Nightcrawler to open a portal to Mephisto's realm. It's a dimension of fire and brimstone, and it's where you're headed next. For more information, talk to Professor Xavier, or, if you're ready to go now, use the orb of teleportation.
Bueno, pues ya sabéis lo que toca ahora. Vamos a grabar. Grabamos.
Captain America, is the team prepared for the mission into Mephisto's realm?
This team would walk over burning coals to save Nightcrawler.
It is an alternate dimension, filled with all types of nightmarish creatures. And in this land, Mephisto reigns supreme. He watches over the astral energy of people he has duped into making deals with him. Yes, for Mephisto, there is no greater joy than ensnaring a good person in a bad bargain. Take Ghost Rider, for instance. He was willing to exchange his astral spirit with Mephisto in return for saving his stepfather from cancer. Mephisto then allowed the stepfather to die in a motorcycle accident. No one good, I can assure you. There is the vampire goddess Lilith, and Zarathos, the entity that had been a part of Ghost Rider. But perhaps worst of all is Blackheart, the son of Mephisto. Count yourself lucky if you are able to avoid him. You are quite welcome.
Vale, nos ha dado varias. A ver, Nick Fury.
Was there something else you wanted? I don't know. It makes no sense. Mephisto and Doom have been enemies a long time. For years, on every Midsummer's Eve, Dr. Doom attempted to invade Mephisto's realm and retrieve his mother. When Doom was very young, his mother made a pact with Mephisto. She promised her astral spirit in return for the power to destroy a baron who was impoverishing her people. Right. She couldn't control the power and wound up killing almost everyone in her village. She died shortly after and became a prisoner of Mephisto. Yes, oddly enough, Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange teamed up and went to Mephisto's realm. Together, they freed Cynthia Von Doom. Without a doubt, the Tome of Asarius listed the coordinates of Mephisto's realm. With that information, Doom could properly attune Nightcrawler's teleportation portal. Anytime.
Muy bien, muy bien. Vamos a ver qué nos dice el Wong este.
I apologize that the orb of teleportation sent you to Murder World. I should have foreseen Baron Mordo's treachery.
Ya.
Perhaps. I find that I must ask a favor of you.
Bueno, a ver.
While you are in Mephisto's realm, if you should locate the Eye of the Shadow Queen, would you bring it to me?
Sí, hombre, sí.
Rest assured that the orb will now take you to the proper destination. The spells required to counteract Baron Mordo's magic were quite difficult. I found it to be an intriguing test of my skills. That was a spell Baron Mordo had cast to disrupt the orb of teleportation. It was designed to activate immediately after anyone used the orb. Correct. It is a testament to Mordo's skill that he was able to cloak the spell's true function from Clea and Doctor Strange. It is a talisman of value to no one but me. The bauble serves as a reminder of a creature who caused me a great deal of turmoil. She had me abducted and taken to her dimension. It required the combined might of Doctor Strange and myself to destroy her. It is a pleasure to be of service.
Bueno, nos ha dado una secundaria. Que le traigamos una cosita del Mephisto Realm.
Hi, what can I do for you? It was built by S.H.I.E.L.D. to analyze mutant DNA and augment whatever innate powers a mutant has. But the amplifier never got past the testing phase because of the side effects. The device was so powerful, it had a way of burning out test subjects. Any mutant that used it usually wound up in the hospital for a couple of weeks. You know me, I'm just here to help.
Muy bien, vamos a... Hostia. Hablar con el profesor Javier. Estoy metido el chavalote.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Using Cerebro to locate Nightcrawler requires a great deal of effort. Yes, he's definitely in Mephisto's realm. I've even managed a small amount of communication with him. It seems the mutant amplifier is causing him a great deal of pain. I'm afraid not. Generating a portal to Mephisto's realm has far exceeded Kurt's abilities. He's no longer able to teleport at all. Yes, he believes the Masters of Evil are intent on stranding him in Mephisto's realm once their business is concluded. But there is currently a far more pressing danger. A creature named Blackheart is stalking Kurt. You're quite welcome.
Muy bien. Me viene el Wong este detrás mío, macho. Vamos a hablar con Vision.
Hello and welcome back from Murder World. Do you require information?
Bueno.
Despite his appearance, he is not truly a demon. He is most likely a shapeshifter, or very skilled in casting spells that change his appearance. In his own dimension, he is practically invulnerable, and he commands a great number of powerful entities such as Blackheart and Zarathos to do his bidding. Though he is called Mephisto's son, Blackheart was created out of negative energy. This energy was generated by violent crimes that occurred in the same spot over a period of centuries. Mephisto decided such a violent creature would make an excellent protege. He took Blackheart under his wing and began to school him in the fine art of corrupting innocent souls. He is a vile creature who would consume the astral energy of his victims. His power grew to such a point that he drew Mephisto's attention. The two battled, and Mephisto won. Yes, so much so that Mephisto sent him to Earth and bound him to different humans. Eventually, Zarathos was bound to Johnny Blaze, and thus was the birth of Ghost Rider. The one for accessing S.H.I.E.L.D. data? Yes, I still have it. I suppose there's no harm in that.
Esto ya nos lo dio, ¿no? Esto ya nos lo dio, ¿no? Que se lo dimos al Whistle este, ¿no?
Hey, congratulate me. I managed to hack into the S.H.I.E.L.D. database and get more info. I found out that S.H.I.E.L.D.'s think tank, the Imperium, is working on something called Project Warlord. I'm not sure, but I've got bigger problems. S.H.I.E.L.D's hot on my trail and I've got to hide. There's only two places I figure I can go. The Baxter Building or the X-Mansion. Ask Pym which one would be safer.
Joder, macho. En serio, tío. Qué pavo, tío. Qué pesado.
We must be truly wary of Mephisto's realm. The denizens of that land are without mercy. Several times, perhaps most notably when Dr. Doom and I battled Mephisto to free Doom's mother. Doom was willing to offer me in exchange for his mother, but she refused to let that happen. And in that moment, her spirit became too pure for Mephisto. He then released her from his domain. Yes, I would consider the Eye of Agamotto to be the most valuable of all my arcane artifacts. It not only augments my power, but it allows me to see the truth. There is no lie or illusion that can stand before its illuminating light. My cloak of levitation has proven to be quite valuable. In times of battle, it can even function as another set of hands for me. I also frequently require the Book of the Vishanti for spells, and the Orb of Agamotto to search for trouble. You're quite welcome.
Ay, Dios mío. ¿A qué nos pide el este, tío? ¿Dónde puede esconderse el pavo este, macho?
I would warn you. Mephisto's realm is a vile dimension. Few that have traveled there ever return to tell the tale. Our own Doctor Strange, the mightiest sorcerer on Earth, barely escaped that fiery land with his life. Yes. Years ago, Stephen traveled there to aid Dr. Doom. In a Vishanti contest to choose the next supreme sorcerer of Earth, Dr. Doom came in second to Dr. Strange. According to the rules of the competition, the runner-up is allowed to ask one favor of the winner. They are Agamotto, Hoggoth, and Ashtor, a mystical trinity who appoint one sorcerer to protect this universe from evil. Little is known of the Vishanti. Other than choosing a new sorcerer supreme, they rarely show interest in your cosmos. You're welcome, human.
Bueno, que estamos todos flipando, ¿no?
Hello. It's good to see you. Do you need something? My pleasure.
Hello. What's... I guess since we're all superheroes here, I can talk about it. Yes, I'm Matthew Murdoch, the trial lawyer. It's a little more complicated than that. The Kingpin hired Elektra to assassinate Foggy, but she stopped once she realized who he was. It was a big turning point in her life. That started when I was a kid in grade school. The bullies called me that because I was such a bookworm. I think they were trying to be ironic. Yeah, my father was adamant that I study as hard as possible. He didn't want me to become a boxer like he was. Yep, Battling Jack Murdoch was his name. A good fighter who was maybe a little too proud. His manager killed him for not throwing a fight. It was because of me. I was in the audience, and I know he couldn't bear to lose in front of me.
Te cuenta un poquito la historia suya, ¿no?
Sure thing.
Vamos a hablar con
Yeah,
este.
I gotta say, Mephisto's realm is not on the top of my must-see vacation spots. Let's think about this, shall we? I'm Iceman, and that's Lava World. Not exactly a winning combination in my book. Sorry, I guess I'm afraid I might become a head case in a place like that. Well, there have been times I've lost my powers because I got scared and just turned them off. Miss Frost says all my power problems are in my head. Well, she must know something. One time she took control of my powers and used them at a whole new level. I've never been able to match what she did. If you need anything else, I'll just be here chilling.
Bueno, pues aquí ya no hay nada más, ¿no? Vamos a ir a hablar con el Ping. Y vamos a preguntarle dónde se puede esconder el whistle.
What do you mean safe? Like will it catch on fire or fall over in an earthquake? Well, the Baxter Building is home to the Fantastic Four, and sometimes Reed Richards does work for S.H.I.E.L.D. So yeah, there could be soldiers there. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Professor Xavier about that.
Vale. Nos dice que el edificio Baxter es...
You know me.
Siempre hay soldados de S.H.I.E.L.D. y que vayamos a preguntarle al profesor Xavier si se puede esconder ahí.
Greetings. I apologize for not giving you my full attention. Yes.
A ver.
I'm not sure I understand your question. No, they aren't. I don't believe having soldiers within my home would sit well with the X-Men.
Vale, pues entonces la mejor opción es la mansión de los X-Men. Es un pesado el whistle este tío.
What's going on?
¿Qué es el proyecto Warlock?
I don't know. And believe me, I looked everywhere I could. S.H.I.E.L.D. is dead serious about keeping that information from prying eyes. Well, there's one thing I can try. But first, I've got to avoid getting caught by S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not going to do anybody any good stuck in a super high-tech maximum security prison. Because I've been running through their database like a rabbit in a carrot patch. They don't like that much. Hey, they sent 24 agents into the building I'd been using as a base. If I hadn't decided to run out and grab a latte just before that, I'd be in custody right now.
Vale, sé dónde te puedes esconder. En la mansión.
Thanks. When you get back from Mephisto's realm, I'll try to have more info on Project Warlord.
Muy bien.
I'm just in it for the money.
Vale, completado. Venga, vámonos. Vale. Bueno, chicos, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el episodio de hoy. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Cuidaros, chicos. Chao.